Letter 31. The Limits of Rationality. Dear Ada, most people live with the comforting belief that human beings are rational creatures, that we think clearly, decide logically, and act sensibly. This belief is flattering. It makes us feel in control, intelligent, capable. It is also wrong. The more closely you observe yourself and others, the clearer it becomes. Rationality is not our default setting. It's a skill, and a fragile one. Let me tell you what I mean. We like to imagine that decisions happen because we analyze facts, weigh options, and choose the best path. But beneath that tidy story is a messier truth. Most decisions are shaped by emotion, habit, fear, bias, memory, and unconscious patterns we barely understand. Rationality sits on top of all this like a thin sheet of ice, useful, but easily cracked. When the world becomes stressful, uncertain, painful, or confusing, the ice breaks. People fall back into instinct, imitation, wishful thinking, or whatever story makes them feel safest. You will see this again and again as you grow older. It helps to understand why rationality is so limited. 1. The brain seeks comfort, not truth. If the truth is painful, we will avoid it. If a belief makes us feel safe, we will hold on to it even when it's wrong. If a story protects our ego, we will defend it fiercely. This is not rational behavior, but it is deeply human. 2. The mind cannot track the complexity of life. Life has too many variables, too much uncertainty, too many trade-offs. Rationality tries to simplify the world, so decisions feel manageable. But simplification always leaves something out, often something important. 3. Emotion moves faster than thought. Fear, desire, envy, pride, insecurity, these forces operate instantly. Rational thinking lags behind. By the time we form a logical explanation, the emotional decision has already been made. Logic becomes a story we tell ourselves afterward. 4. Most thinking is borrowed. People don't examine ideas. They adopt them, from parents, from friends, from culture, from the crowd. They mistake repetition for reason. This isn't a criticism of humanity. It's simply the nature of the mind. And once you see it, something beautiful happens. You start becoming gentle with yourself and compassionate with others. You stop expecting perfection. You stop assuming people always know what they're doing. You stop being confused by irrational behavior because you finally understand it is normal. And you begin developing a skill that is far more valuable than pure rationality: self-awareness. Rationality is not the enemy. It is simply incomplete. Which means you need more than logic to navigate your life wisely. You need emotional understanding, awareness of your impulses, curiosity about your patterns, humility about your blind spots, compassion toward your own mind, the ability to slow down when you are afraid, the willingness to question your stories. Rationality can point you toward a good life, but only self-awareness can keep you from sabotaging it. Aida, remember this. Human beings are not thinking machines. We are feeling creatures who learn to think. And the wisest people are not the most rational. They are the ones who understand the limits of their own rationality. When you know your blind spots, you can brace for them. When you know your emotions, you can work with them. When you know your patterns, you can grow beyond them. This is the kind of intelligence that actually changes a life. A friend on the road ahead.